Baseball is less than 10 days away. I am super excited. This abbreviated season, this shortened season is going to be an absolute blast in my opinion. But today I have a really special video. It's going to be the top 5 best PSA 9s under $100. I'm really excited. You could kind of call it best under 75 except for one card, but because that one card is on here, we got to keep it under $100. Budget friendly videos. You know I love to make them, and I know you guys really enjoy them, so I hope you guys do enjoy it. If you do, make sure to slam that like button. You guys always support the channel. And if you're new here and enjoy the content, make sure to smash that subscribe button. And if you want to join a community of like-minded folks trying to get above the curve, buy, sell, trade, do breaks, hit up my Discord, the Les Alex Cardboard Connoisseurs Discord community. It's been awesome. It's been a blast. We have over 120 people in there already. It's only like a week old. Guys, it's been amazing. Thank you all for everyone who's joined that thus far. But anyway, let's not waste any more time. Let's get into this video. Top 5 PSA 9s under $100. Let's get into it. Number 5 is going to be a guy that I'm very, very excited about. It's a guy that I believe has huge potential. It's going to be none other than Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Yes, I know he had maybe not the best start to his career than a lot of people would have wanted. But with that being said, I think that there is a lot of opportunity. He does have some hype on him, obviously, being the son of Vladdy Daddy. That brings a lot of hype, and he can absolutely mash. The Blue Jays just announced that he's going to be moving over to first base / DH full-time, so he isn't going to have to work on his defensive skills nearly as much. He can just focus on being a hitter, and he is good at hitting. He is great at hitting. Let's take a look here. So here it is. Right here, July 15th, that's today. It sold for $37.99. This is the 2019 Top Series 2 no number, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., PSA 9 mint. That's the one that I'm focusing on in this video. You can pick up his heritage, and his archives are also relatively dirt cheap in comparison to these. But for this video, I am focusing on the Topps no number, the missing number. It's a really good one. But as you can see, his stats are pretty darn good. I am a fan of Vlad Guerrero Jr. He's exciting. That team out there in Toronto is going to be, in my opinion, pretty good for years to come. They've got 3 very good players in Kevin Biggio, Bo Bichette, and Vlad Guerrero Jr. Let's take a look a little bit deeper. 43.50. That was on the 13th, so 2 days ago. We scroll on down, $42, $40, under 35 on June 30th. So that was a little bit ago, but still a very good price. So if you can basically get these anywhere in between $35 to $45, I think these have room to grow. Do not expect PSA 9s to explode nearly the same rate as PSA 10s. The multipliers just aren't there nearly as much. Because of how much people are submitting these days, there's going to be a lot more 9s on the market. So keep that in mind whenever you're buying raw versus buying PSA 9s. All right, next up is going to be a guy that just absolutely 110% destroys my St. Louis Cardinals. Every single time we play him, it seems like he hits a home run. It's going to be none other than Christian Yelich. What can you say about Christian Yelich? The man is a MVP, a 2-time All-Star, a Gold Glover, a 3-time NL Silver Slugger, and a 2-time NL Batting Champion. Holy smokes, let's take a look at his cards here. PSA 9, this is the 2013 Topps Update. US number 290 rookie card, PSA 9 mint. Those are the ones I'm going to be targeting. Again, heritage and archives are both on the table for much cheaper. But if you are trying to get his flagship card or his marquee rookie card, this is the one that you should be targeting, in my opinion. Here's one that sold for $69.99 plus $4. You got to add in tax, so probably about $75 when it's all said and done. So that is well under our $100 budget. Moving on down the line, July 4th, $59.99. So it looks like maybe, unless this was an outlier, these cards are starting to go up as we ramp up and get towards opening day on the 24th. So I'm really excited. I'm so excited. Guys, Christian Yelich is a guy that absolutely mashes. Obviously, last season, he almost actually won the MVP again. He ended up getting injured and had to sit out, so he wasn't able to win it. But in my opinion, the guy's an absolute stud. He plays solid defense. He's an absolute machine at the plate. You can get him for right between $65 to even, I would go up to $85 on these because he is such a good talent. And I personally think he's got another MVP in him. Now that NL is absolutely loaded with young talent, but I think he could potentially win yet another MVP. All right, next up is a guy that I am extremely excited for. It's a guy who plays for a team that just added another star player after their star player. He won the NL MVP. It's none other than Cody Bellinger. If you've been rocking with the channel, you know I'm a huge fan of Cody Bellinger. He's an MVP. He won Rookie of the Year. He's a two-time All-Star, Gold Glover, Silver Slugger, and an NLCS champion. I know in the World Series he didn't fare so hot, but he could have another opportunity this season. And because of that, and he's got protection. He's got protection because Mookie Betts is in that lineup. It's going to be insane. It's going to be a mad dash. I'm so excited for the MLB season. Let's take a look at the prices, and you'll be very, very shocked to see some of these prices compared to his PSA 10, which is going for close to $325, $350-ish range, sometimes $300, but his PSA 10 is through the roof, and there is some real budget options for his 2017 Topps Update US 50 in a PSA case, mint 9. So here we go. An offer was accepted for $65, under $65, so who knows what that went for. Another one right there. And then on July 12th, we have one that sold for $55.05 plus free shipping. So that's always nice. And you can sort on eBay to show free shipping. So if that's something you're really interested in, take a look at that. I typically just look by least expensive, buy it now. And I typically try and look for best offers. So if they accept best offers, I might offer $10 or sometimes even $20, $30 less. And I've actually won some of those. Sometimes they accept. So probably not on a guy like Bellinger, but still, it doesn't hurt to just ask. The worst they could say is no. Here on July 12th, one sold for $55.04, $54.95, $54.95. These are starting to go up. The PSA 9s are starting to go up. The buy it nows are starting to be closer to $100. And for that reason, I'm kind of keeping this under $100. I know this is obviously well under $100, but I don't want you guys to be bamboozled or make you think that I'm pulling one over on you, because these are starting to get expensive. As you can see, if we check the other current ones that are still listed, they're going for right around $100. Now, none have sold for that yet, but that is what they're wanting. So I suspect the auction prices will start to rise and the buy it nows will start to rise as well. So for this card, I would be expecting right now, as of the recording of this video, which is July 15th, I would expect to pay right between $60 and $75. But I think this is a fine investment. The fact that all of these are listed for $100 or more. Look at these. These are $159. I think they are on the rise. That's usually what that means. So for that reason, I think between $60, $85 in that area is a good solid buy. All right, next up for the second best buy of PSA 9s under $100. This guy's a Rookie of the Year, an All-Star, and a Silver Slugger, and probably the most hyped player in the entire hobby, at least for baseball. It's going to be none other than Ronald Acuna Jr. And the card I'm specifically talking about right here is his 2018 Topps Update Bat Up US 250 PSA 9 mint. So this one, these are all listed currently. This is going to give you a more accurate reading on the actual price. But $69.99, $69.99. Here's one for $100. That's a sponsored one. We can ignore that. $69. So $70. If we check the sold items and go to ended recently, right around that $65 to $70 range. So as you can see, Bellinger is on fire. There is no one else in the baseball card hobby, I think, in my opinion, that is hotter than Bellinger right now, even Acuna Jr. So his cards aren't at the same multiplier right now. You can see them listed, a lot of them, and that's the thing, is a lot of people have these listed. Maybe not so many people have Bellingers that they want to sell, and that's why you're only seeing like 3 or 4 Bellingers, and they're $30 or $40 more. Here, we're seeing them right at about the same price. When the supply starts to equal the demand, at least on eBay, that's when you'll start seeing kind of a cool down in price. But when the demand is way higher than the supply, the prices, the buy it now prices from one day ago could be $20, $30, $40 more. So it's absolutely insane. But Ronald Acuna, I think PSA 9 for $65, $70, that's going to be a good price, especially if you compare it to his PSA 10 price, which these are going for in a PSA 10 case for about $200 to $225. So if you compare that, that's a great price in comparison. So Ronald Acuna, this guy is going to be a stud for years and years. He's definitely going to be an MVP at some point, I would assume. And that team in the Braves is one of the best in baseball. They could definitely win this season. They could take home the World Series, that hunk of metal. But I'm really excited for this season, guys. I'm so excited. But Ronald Acuna is going to be my number 2 pick. All righty, last but not least, I'm so excited for this one. This is a guy who just won a World Series. It's a guy whose card is absolutely gorgeous. In my opinion, of all the cards on this list, he has the best looking card on this entire list. And aesthetically, that does matter to collectors. You got to remember that. Not everybody is an investor. Some people care about the look and they want to collect their favorite players and their favorite players' best looking cards. It's a guy that I personally believe in. His stats are very good. He's hitting 282, 110 RBI, and his OPS is so close to 1,000. It's going to be none other than Juan Soto. Juan Soto just won last season the World Series. The Nats, can they repeat? Who knows? We'll see. They've got a great rotation, probably the best in the NL. They have been kind of struck with the virus. Their camp is kind of in disarray, if you've been paying attention to that. But nevertheless, this is not by any means a short-term flip. I don't see these, being like a two-week flip or anything. I would be holding on to these mid to long-term, 1 year to 10 years, It really depends how his career starts to unfold. But this is a guy, Juan Soto is one of the best pure hitters I think I've seen in a long time. He is younger than Bellinger, and he's younger by a little bit than Ronald Acuna, and he's right up there with him in terms of pure hitting. So I'm a big fan, but let's take a look. These are all currently listed right now, $64. You can find, this is the 2018 Topps Update Juan Soto number US 300 PSA 9 mint. These are such a good looking card. In my opinion, this could be, if his career pans out how I think it could, this could be the most iconic card from this set, from this generation. Yes, that includes both Cody Bellinger and Ronald Acuna. And in my opinion, it's just a clean looking card. You've got the red hat with the navy blue jersey, and it's just a good looking card. He's in that power stance doing the Soto shuffle, I'm sure, right after his picture was taken. But that's one thing too. I preach a lot on this channel about swag, and Juan Soto definitely has swag. For that reason, he's going to be number 1 today. But $65, compare that to his PSA 10s, which are going for right around 140 to 160-ish, depending upon if you snag it on a deal or not. But $65, 79, and it gets expensive. From there, let's take a look at his most recent sold item. So his most recent one was today. It sold for less than $60. And then another lot today sold for less than 100. So that is an absolute steal for that buyer, in my opinion. You got them for less than 50 bucks a pop? Come on. It was probably only like 90, maybe 95, but still $45. Come on. 100 bucks out the door? Let's go. Let's go. So, yeah, I think Juan Soto is an absolute stud. He's a great pure hitter. He's already got a World Series. You have to keep that in mind. World Series rings are more important almost than any other accolade. Juan Soto is going to be my #1 pick today. That does it, everyone. That does it. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you made it this far and you've enjoyed the content, you're new here, smash that subscribe button, join the team, and leave a little comment. What do you think about my list? Do you agree with Soto? Do you think Soto's going to be a stud when it's all said and done? Is he going to be the best hitter between all these players I listed today? We'll see. I'm high on him. I'm high on all these players, though. These guys are all absolute juggernauts in their respective rights. But yeah, everybody, baseball is so close to being back. I watched an inter-squad game today between the Cardinals blue and the Cardinals red, and it was awesome. And if you guys are looking to buy any of these cards on eBay, please use my affiliate link. It helps me make these videos every single day. Make sure to hit me up in the Discord. If you want to connect with me elsewhere, hit me up on Twitter or Instagram. I always love chopping it up with you guys. And if you really want to help support the content, head on over to my Patreon, patreon.com/lessalex, and you can enjoy some of those perks. I publish all of my videos early, and I do a monthly Q&A for Patreon members only, so check that out if you are interested in helping support the content. But yeah, everybody, thank you so much, and until tomorrow, keep cracking packs, keep collecting, and I will see you in the next one.